Hey guys, it's Jessie, and this is a 10-minute video to help wake you up, whether you just got out of bed or it's late in the afternoon and you're about to hit the wall. This should help you rejuvenate the brain, re-energize your body, and get your blood flowing again. So if you've just gotten out of bed or if you're in the office, just pick and choose what poses you like from this routine and adjust it to your current environment. But if you're at home, you just need some space, maybe your mat and a yoga block. So we're going to start standing today. Standing up nice and tall into your mountain pose or your Tadasana. You're going to root both your feet to the ground. Bring your toes together, bring the heels slightly apart. Tuck your tailbone underneath. Draw the belly button in as you lift through the chest. Pull the shoulder blades back, palms pointed up, and lengthen the back of your skull. Standing up nice and tall into your mountain pose, just to breathe a few breaths. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the nose. And feel free to close your eyes. Just let some of the oxygen come into the body and warm up the body again. Wake it back up with your breath. This time on your inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Follow the hands to the top. Bring your hands together to touch. Point your index fingers up like a gun. Going to reach up nice and high. Inhale. Exhale, drop the shoulders down, but keep the hands pointed right to the top. We're going to stretch out the side. So inhale over to the right side or to your left side. Pushing the hips out to your right. And just pull on that right arm a little bit. Inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale all the way down to the left. Keep the legs firm and strong. Inhale again. And exhale a little deeper. Inhale, come back to the center. Going over to your right side. And push the hips out. Over to the left. Exhale here. Inhale back up. Exhale a little deeper. Legs are still nice and strong. Moving with the breath. Inhale. And exhale a little deeper. Taking your hands up to the top. Bring the hands behind you and just change up your grip a little bit. Changing to maybe the uncomfortable grip. Shoot the arms back up. Inhale. And exhale. Release the shoulders. One more inhale for a back bend, upper back bend. Inhale back. Open up the chest. Pull the shoulders apart. Lengthen through the upper back. And exhale, come back down. We're going to do one sun salutation. Bring your hands up to your heart here. Then we're going to step to the top of our mats. So you can stay where you are. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see. One sun salutation, you get the body flowing and moving. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, swan dive forward. Doing a modified version or the full version if you like. Hands on the floor or your shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, place your hands onto the floor. Step or hop back into a high plank. Shifting the weight forward. Pull the belly button in, squeeze your glutes and lift through the chest without dropping your hips. Spreading the shoulder blades apart. Lengthen the back of the neck, bend the elbows, chaturanga, or push up all the way to the floor. You have the option to stay on your knees if you want. Tuck the toes underneath. Inhale for cobra, or all the way up to up dog. Flexing the thighs, lift the knees off the floor, shine through the chest. Feel a little bit more of an opening in the lower back and the chest. Pull the shoulders away. Exhale, step back into your downward dog. Lengthen the back of the legs. You can pedal up the legs and wake up the hips. So if you've been sitting all day, or again, if you've just woken up, just wake up the hips a little bit. Loosen them up to prevent any stiff back pain, prevent any migraines over time. And just to release any tension or anger or resistance in the hips here. So once you settle back in, inhale and exhale, sink a little deeper. Spread your fingertips apart. Open the chest, inhale again. This time take your left hand and reach over to your right foot, ankle, calf, maybe behind the leg, wherever is accessible for you. And just reach through for a twisted dog. If you want to go a little deeper, peek underneath that right armpit and breathe. On your next inhale, come back to the front. Let your left hand meet your right. Exhale, sink deep. Inhale, we're going to the other side. Lifting the right hand up, reach across and grab the left foot. wherever is accessible for you. And exhale a little deeper into the twist. Take an inhale, bring it back. And settle down. One breath into down dog. Exhale. This time, inhale, reach your right leg up. We're coming into a crescent lunge. So step your foot in between the hands. Lots of options for you here. You can help the foot forward if you need to. You can drop the left knee down for more of a passive stretch for the hip flexors, or an active stretch. Just keep that left leg engaged. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Draw the shoulders back towards the spine. Tuck your tailbone underneath so you're not sticking your bum out. Nice long spine, just like we did in our mountain pose or your Tadasana. Strong upper back, chest shining through to the ceiling. Option to look up. Take another inhale. Exhale, place your hands down to the inside of the right leg. We're coming into lizard. So just walk the leg out a little bit. Get some space in between the hands. And again, passive or active stretch for the left leg. It's up to you. This is where you might want to grab your block if you need it. You can stay here, or you can come down to your forearms. For a hip flexor stretch on the left side, a glute stretch on the right. And if you still want more, open up to the outer part of the right leg, right foot I mean, and lift through the chest. And one more option, if you still want to keep going, remember you can stay here, or if you want a little quad stretch as well, reach the arm across to the right side, bend the left leg, and grab the foot if you can meet it. If you can't, that's not a big deal. Maybe just kind of wag it up and down a little bit. Get used to the movement before you try to find that foot. But if you're here, you can go as deep as you like, or just keep it back. Just listen to your body and whatever you need at this time. Take another breath. Exhale, let it go. And just push yourself back up and step back into a three-legged dog. Open up the hips. Right leg is right up in the air. You can option open up the hips a little bit, just kick yourself in the butt, or square off the hips and just work on extending that leg back so that you stretch the left hamstring and the left quad, left calf a little more. Drop that foot back down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Step it in between the hands for crescent lunge. Place that foot down, hug it forward if you need. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Again, tucking the tailbone underneath, reach the arms up high. Right leg can be a little bit more straight if you want a bigger stretch for the hip flexors. Stronger leg here. Inhale up. And exhale, place the hands to the inside of the left leg. Bring the foot out a little bit, get some space in between your hands for your lizard pose on the left leg. So again, active or passive stretch for the right side. Keep the chest up. Option for the block. Or if you don't need it, you can see you can come all the way to the floor. Again, you want to keep going. Open up the left foot to the outer part of the left foot. Deeper stretch for the hips. Keep the chest shining forward. And one more option if you want to keep going. Reach over to your left, bend the right knee, quad stretch. Hand meets the foot, and just go as deep as your body will allow it. Encourage your left shoulder to maybe rotate up a little higher. And breathe with it. Take an inhale and exhale, let it go. And push yourself back up. And step back into your three-legged dog, pushing back. Just reposition yourself, open the hips. Give yourself a little calf stretch on the right side, and then drop the foot down. And from here, if you've had enough for a little bit, maybe you can come into your child's pose. Just drop to your knees and sit back. You can even give yourself a little hug, tuck yourself up into a little ball. Just rock back and forth to keep blood flowing a little bit here through the hips. And if you're ready to go, come back to your downward dog. Just drop the head. Let the blood flow. A little closer to the head and the heart. Shake it off, yes, no. We're coming into pigeon now, so inhale, right leg goes up. Bring the knee to the wrist, right side. Bend the knee here. Extend the left foot out, all the way back. Make sure it's going straight back and not off to the side. Option if you have trouble getting down all the way, to keep yourself up and maybe get your block. And just stay up like this. Okay? Or just coming down here. You can fold over that right leg into a sleeping pigeon. Just weighten the hips a little more. Push the weight back into the bum. So two options. If you find your hips are really tight in the morning or from sitting too long during the day, you can get a little deeper this way. If you want to open up your chest a bit more, then here's another option for you. If you want to lift up, bend, and cross over. Oops, sorry, this way. Cross over, and open up into a mermaid. Just have your hands meet, wrapping the elbow around the foot. So you're just looking over to the left side. And then you can let it go. Just make sure you're breathing. Exhale, let it go. Bring yourself back, downward facing dog, going over to the left side. Lift it up, finishing off. To balance out both sides, bring your left knee to the left wrist. And lifting through, extend the back leg all the way straight back. Using your block as an option if you need a little elevation. One side may be stiffer than the other, so that's completely normal. So coming down, exhale into your sleeping pigeon for a deeper hip stretch. And you can take some options here. Breathe maybe 5 more of your own breaths. Or if you want to go a little deeper into your chest, just push yourself back up. Lift through the chest and inhale. Exhale, reach over to the right side. Wrap the elbow around the foot. And lift through the chest. See if your hands meet for your mermaid. And just breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Let it go. Bring your hands back onto the floor. Step back to your downward facing dog. Walk it out a little bit. Take your feet about hip distance apart if they're not already. Walk your hands back. And forward fold. Quick little shake. Place your hands on your shins. Inhale up. Hands at your waist. Exhale all the way to the top. Stepping back to the top of your mat. Hands to heart. Hope you guys enjoyed that stretch and you're awake and ready to go. Namaste.